Hello friends, and welcome to Vlog-o-ween day 12.
The moon is shining brightly, the owls are hooting lightly, I'll be appearing nightly, it's time for Halloween. Treats? Sweet! The witches will be stewing, their cauldrons all are brewing, the ghosts will start their booing, it's time for Halloween. Meow!
It is Vlog-o-ween day 12, you guys, and today we are going to be spending the day in the kitchen together. It is a tradition here for us to do a fall bake with me, so today that is exactly what we are going to be doing. I'm going to preface this with, we are in between paydays, which means we're running low on all sorts of different ingredients, with the big one being flour. So today we are going to be experimenting with making our own oat flour because I have some rolled oats in the pantry, and Google says that oat flour is a good substitute for all-purpose flour, and that is what we're going to do. So today I want to make the Taylor Swift chai cookies, but instead of using chai tea, I want to use... Okay, it's gonna be a really long time to find, but I want to use my pumpkin spice tea from Trader Joe's. It's got, you know, cinnamon-y flavor, it's got all sorts of stuff, and I think it will be really nice, a nice alternative, I guess, or just, you know, a little bit different of a flavor from chai tea. And yeah, it's what we have on hand, so that's what we're going to use, and I'm excited to do that. We're going to see how this goes together, and then I also of course have a bunch of cookie cutters and stuff, so maybe we'll experiment with shaping them, or maybe not. We'll just have to see where the day takes us. I am currently on my lunch break, so we're gonna at least get the dough ready, and that is what we're gonna do right now. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in a minute. Let us get set up. Okay, so obviously we're gonna need flour for this recipe. I'm gonna get out all of my ingredients that I'm gonna need. We have our little tea bag. And I don't know, I'm thinking that I'm probably gonna talk through this video. I normally do like a bunch of b-roll and stuff, but we're getting cozy, we're getting, you know, festive and fun in here, and I think it's just, I'm in the mood to talk, so we're gonna talk to each other. I'm following the recipe that I found on Pinterest. There are several people who have reposted it over the years, but it is the original Taylor Swift chai cookies recipe. Okay, so I need to get out a stick of butter, and that needs to get to room temperature, so we're gonna figure that out because it's definitely frozen right now. Let's see, olive oil. I don't have olive oil, but I'll just use my regular vegetable oil. And let's see, sugar, got plenty of that, plenty of powdered sugar, an egg, vanilla extract, baking soda, salt. I think we have unsalted butter, so I'll have to use some salt. Yeah, so I'm gonna go get everything, at least everything that's in the fridge right now, and I will be back. like I said, we're in between paydays, so we're running low on ingredients. I literally have 1 stick of butter and then 1 stick of Imperial, which is actually vegetable shortening. Or not vegetable shortening, but I forgot what it's called. But it's not real butter, but it's okay. We're still gonna use it. It's what everybody else uses. Okay, we're gonna see how that goes. But yeah, I literally just pulled these out of the freezer, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to like steam these or whatever to get them to heat up a little bit. Because my butter is supposed to be room temperature, so this might be a I have to come back after work and finish this. But oh, I forgot to get an egg. But let's see. Gonna get out the sugars. We have our bourbon vanilla extract. This is such a good vanilla extract. If you have a Trader Joe's, it's on the more expensive side, but it's absolutely worth it. I literally go out of my way to go and get this every few months. Every time I run out, I get like 2 bottles of it. So, and it does actually last quite a while. So not too bad of a, like, it's still, like I said, on the expensive side, but not a bad bang for your buck. Okay, let's see, we need regular sugar, powdered sugar, let me find a good place to put you. I feel like we're moving you around a lot, but if you're over there, you see my ugly, not ugly, my dirty sink. So, egg, and I'm gonna get out the oats so that we can experiment and make our own oat flour. Because I need 2 cups of flour and I only have 1 of regular flour. So I'm gonna pull out the food processor and I'm gonna get the oats. I'm hoping this is a 1-to-1 ratio. A cup of oats equals a cup of oat flour, right? But yeah, it looks pretty floury. It's still very granulated, but I don't know, we'll have to see. Is 1 cup of oat flour to go with our 1 cup of regular flour. Okay, now I'm gonna stick the food processor in the sink. I normally run it through the dishwasher because it is dishwasher safe, but I don't feel like that was worth putting it in the dishwasher since I just got it out of that. So we'll probably have to hand wash that, but no problem. All right, I'm gonna put my oats back and then we need to figure out how to get these to room temperature. I mean, I know a good trick is to usually put it in the oven with the oven light on, but my oven light currently is not working. So I might leave it out on the counter for a little bit, and then if it's still not room temperature or anything, we'll find some way to soften it. And yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so the only thing holding us back right now is the butter. I am currently heating up a mug of water, and then I'm gonna dump out the water and we're gonna do a little steam bath on these butter sticks, and hopefully they will get soft enough to use. But while that is, you know, doing its thing, we're gonna go ahead and I am going to mix up the flour, baking soda, salt, and the tea bag and everything, the dry ingredients, so that is all set to go. I'm just gonna get a little bowl for that, and I'm gonna use my sieve to just try and get any big chunks of oats out of the oat flour, and also to help with the baking soda to make sure that there's no big clumps of baking soda in my batter. So we're gonna do that, and yeah, butter is steaming. We're gonna set you guys up so that you can see. Okay, all of our dry ingredients are mixed, and our butter is a little bit softer, so I think I'm gonna do this little steaming trick a few more times until I can get these to room temperature, or at least softened enough to where I can mix them, because you're supposed to cream the butter with the sugar to create the dough. So we're gonna try that. It's kind of like a sugar cookie base with just a little bit of extra spice added to it. So we're gonna do that, and I will talk to you guys in a minute. Okay, you guys, so while I was waiting for my butter to soften, I realized that I read the recipe wrong and I didn't need 2 sticks. I only needed the 1. So I put one of them back in the fridge, and then we have the other one. It's room temperature. It is softened. I think it should be fine. So I pulled out a bowl, and we're gonna get started. While I was also waiting for the butter to soften, I went ahead and I cleaned the stove and put away all of the ingredients that we're not gonna use anymore. And I also went ahead and measured out my oil and my sugar. So we are all ready to go. So let us get started on that. I'm gonna find a place to put you so that I can talk, you can see what's going on, you know, all the things. Okay, I think this might be a good spot. Okay, yeah. Anyways, butter is going in to the bowl, and gotta make sure I got all of it. And we're gonna get started on beating my butter. Oh yeah. So, butter is definitely a good consistency. I'm gonna see if I can get you lined up to where you guys can see the bowl better, because I know that that's kind of like what I like to see, is what's going on. Even though you can't see me, I will still talk to you. Okay, so now it says to add the oil, and hopefully this will help get the butter off of the beaters themselves a little better. It's working a little bit better. He says to cream together the butter and the olive oil, add in the sugar, powdered sugar, egg, and the vanilla. So we're gonna do that slowly. Our egg, teaspoon of vanilla. I always tend to over pour my vanilla extract because honestly, I just feel like it's something that you should just measure with your heart, honestly. So yeah, we have a nice mixture going on here. And then it says to stir in the flour mixture, like the dry ingredients, and get that all combined. So we're gonna go ahead and get this in here. And yeah, I'm gonna use my whisk and do this by hand for a little bit, because sometimes the beaters can be a little too rough on a dough. So our dough is all mixed together. It's smelling really good so far. So it says to chill it in the fridge for an hour or overnight. I'm gonna probably put this dough in the fridge, and I'll come back to it after I am done with work for the day. So that should give it about like 3 hours in the fridge. I do not think this dough will be sturdy enough to make shapes with. So I think these are gonna just be some normal cookies. I may be able to use like a pumpkin cutter, but like a pumpkin shaped cookie cutter, but I'm not hopeful for it. So we will have to wait and see on that, but I'm gonna get this in the fridge and I will talk to you guys after I'm done with work for the day and we get back to the cookies. Okay, you guys, so the dough has fully chilled and I just got off of work. If you hear anything in the background, it is Gilmore Girls. David and I have been watching it. And yeah, we're gonna set up and get the cookies rolled out and onto the baking sheets and we're gonna bake them. Yeah, that is so not gonna work. Okay. We'll go back with the balls. Cookies are all shaped. Yeah, the cookie cutter's definitely not gonna work with this kind of a dough. It's too soft. And so it doesn't really take a good shape. So we're gonna get these in the oven now for 9 minutes, and then we'll be ready to pull them out and we'll make some icing. All right. In they go. Okay, you guys, so I've got our cookies all cut up, and I'm gonna wait for them to cool, but I wanted to try a little bit of cookie scrap with you guys. These are really good. A slight warm pumpkin-y flavor, but not overpowering and not too sugary. So far this is a success. I gotta wait for the cookies to cool, and then we're gonna get started on doing the icing that's supposed to go on top. So, okay you guys, so we are back in the kitchen. The cookies have officially cooled, and now I am working on getting the icing figured out. I need a cup of powdered sugar, so I'm working on that right now. 3 and okay, I have my cup of powdered sugar. We're gonna add in 2 tablespoons of milk, and we're gonna slowly add that in. And we're gonna add in some pumpkin pie spice, since we used a pumpkin spice tea. So we're gonna add in some of this instead of just nutmeg and cinnamon, because, you know, I think it will go really well with the cookies. Okay. I do, however, need to get my spatula or a whisk clean, so uno momento. Okay, so the icing is done, and we are gonna get to adding to our cookies. I think I want to get a plate. Okay, you guys, so the cookies are all done. They look super good. Let me try and get a good shot for you. Anyways, so what I want to do before I sign off is I want to try one of the cookies with the icing on it. So we're gonna, oh yeah, that is really good. Hey David. Yes. Can you come here? Official taste test. Ooh. They're good, right? They're not too sweet.
Yep. Amazing.
Okay.
Wow.
it's gonna be hard to keep these for more than a day. So.
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt.
And then we also have plenty of cookie scraps.
It's so good. Oh my god, I love you. Holy crap.
Anyways, so with that, that is the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and doing a little fall bake with me. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I always have a lot of fun here in the kitchen, so I love taking you guys along. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys again tomorrow with Vlog-o-ween day 13. Bye guys.